power's out. Guess I'll just sit here and play on my phone until they turn it back on. Yeah, good luck with that. A person can go without food for a couple of weeks, water for a few days, air for mere minutes. But without electricity, it's hard to say. It all depends on where you live, what survival skills you have, and how much you depend on the conveniences of living on the grid, like the supermarkets that store and sell your food, which they got thanks to factories that mass-produce it or even farmers that grow it themselves. But let's see what would happen to humanity if electricity disappeared for, say, a year. Let the games begin, just not on your smartphone. Day 1, late afternoon. There's a bit of charge left on the phone, but your mobile data isn't working. Nobody suspects that communication towers have shut down, which means no calls, not even emergencies. For now, all you know is the internet is gone. How long do you think you'd make it? Let me know down in the comments. You don't have any offline games either. Your phone is nothing more than an overpriced calculator now. Guess I'll go for a walk before the sun goes down. You head to your favorite cafe. Hey, why not grab a latte to pass the time? The barista cuts you off as soon as you walk in the door. Sorry, all our machines are down from the power outage. Okay, there goes that idea. You walk around aimlessly, still trying to catch a signal on your phone. You and everyone else standing around looking at their screens in confusion and frustration. You overhear a group of people talking about a nasty crash on a busy intersection. Oh yeah, traffic lights don't work now. And the cars will soon go along with them once the gas in their tanks run out. It's not like you can fill up at stations. They, like the cafe, need electricity too. On that note, you decide you're better off heading back home. Evening. First things first, a nice hot shower to wash this crazy situation away. No tap. The toilet doesn't flush either. Yes, public services like plumbing, heating, and cooling go too. An outage like this is a lot more serious than just losing your lights, especially when it's prolonged. No TV, no PlayStation, no nothing. Man, why does anything fun have to be plugged in? Fine, I'll read a book. You start lighting some candles. You check outside the window to see if other homes have gotten their electricity back. It's the darkest you've ever seen the city. All you notice are dimly lit windows. Everyone else is lighting candles too. You look up at the sky. Stars. Without streetlights and lit-up homes and businesses, the night sky looks breathtaking. Well, at least there's that. Day 365. Light appears. Well, that is, if the equipment at power stations is operational after a year without maintenance. It probably isn't. Once they fix things up and electricity is back, it'll take at least 10 years to fully restore the economy, infrastructure, and production. So, in a nutshell, we'd go back to living how we did before we ever had electricity. But now, I can only wonder. What happens if natural electricity disappears, like lightning? Around 50 to 100 lightning bolts strike the planet every single second. Our world needs lightning. Every time a bolt lights up the sky, it puts off ozone. That word sound familiar? Yep, there's a layer of it in the atmosphere that protects the Earth from harmful ultraviolet and cosmic radiation. New beginnings. Let's say some time has passed, whatever that means now, and electricity returns. What'll happen then? Boom! Big bang! The universe will be shocked into life. Electrons will return to their repelling, atoms and molecules will work again, but it'll take billions of years to get back to where we are now. Good thing this is all purely hypothetical, a little fantastical thanks to my wandering mind, and divided by time. Let's take our time measure of 0. Uh-oh, it's on the bottom of that equation. Can you still hear your teacher saying, "You can never ever divide by 0"? It's like if you have no pieces of gum, yet all your friends are asking for some. Can't divide or distribute nothing. Fine, then let's move that 0 to another part of the equation so that the universe doesn't implode. Time is also distance over speed. So 0 equals 0, right? 0 time, 0 speed, 0 distance. In other words, if you stop time, nothing would move. Yeah, just like in the movies. You can walk around and touch stuff as if it's frozen in midair. Oh no, my friend, not even close. When I say nothing moves, I mean nothing, nada, niet, zippo. There would be no light because photons, that is the most basic unit of light and, theoretically, the fastest moving objects in the entire universe, can't move either. Since the photons aren't moving and going into your eyes, you wouldn't be able to see anything at all. And that's just the beginning. Air wouldn't move either, since it's also made up of molecules. So say goodbye to breathing. Not that your blood needs that oxygen, because it wouldn't be pumping through your veins. With all molecules at a standstill, there'd be no heat either, so it's also about to get very cold. Basically, without time, you'd be blind, unable to breathe, and frozen solid. Sorry. Beyond Earth, the stopping of time would also mean the basic forces of the universe would also cease to be. You know, like gravity. Also, in Einstein's theory of relativity, space and time are interconnected and interdependent. So, without time, space can't exist. If you stop time, you stop everything as we know it. No universe, no nothing. Well, that was a letdown. Bummer. Fine, let's change the rules because the reality of the hypothetical is no fun in my book. Let's say I've been gifted a sort of supernatural pause button. The world around me just stops when I press it, but all that laws of physics stuff stays the way it is. The only catch, I can use it just once. One pause, one resume. Ooh, let's do this. But wait. I first need to consider when I'm going to hit pause, right? I mean, if I temporarily stop time during rush hour on a holiday weekend, traffic is going to be impossible. If I do it in the middle of the night, nothing will be open, and what fun is that? How about, 10:30 on a Tuesday morning, just before lunch. Everyone's at work, but all my favorite stores are still open. Sweet. Here we go. And stop. Whoa, neato. Look at all the people frozen in place. I stopped everything just as that guy over there was tripping on the curb. That's gonna hurt when I start time back up later. I'm getting distracted. Okay, first things first. I'm loading up on ice cream and video games. I mean, what good is this time-stopping thing if I'm not able to indulge my inner kid for at least a week? Or 3? Hey, yeah, still me. I finally beat that 200-hour fantasy RPG I never used to have time to play. I'm well rested, but I've gone up 2 pant sizes. Now what? Time to hit the gym. How do I know how long I've been on the treadmill in this scenario? Never mind. I'll just run laps, then hit the weights. Man, I am gonna be so buff. When I unpause, I may just have to consider a new career as a professional bodybuilder. Hey, maybe that cutie that lives in the apartment across the hall will notice my ripped bod. Well, if I'm taking advantage of this time to get my body in shape, maybe I should work on my mind too. Instead of just watching reruns of my favorite sitcom at the gym, I'll listen to a few audiobooks. I'll check out some documentaries while I'm at it. Hit me up with your recommendations on what to watch and listen to down in the comments. I've got all the time in the world. I'm starting to feel a little guilty about taking all those video games earlier. Maybe I should return them to the store before unpausing. Yeah, that'd be the right thing to do. I can't quite return the ice cream though. I'll leave some money on the counter. There, now my conscience can rest assured. No, hang on. I'll just lay this mattress here for when this poor guy finally hits the ground. There you go, buddy. Okay, I've gotten in shape, looking good, feeling fantastic, sworn off any more borrowing, if you know what I mean. Now what? I'd love to visit the zoo, but I can't imagine the monkeys will be much fun to watch when they're paused. So that's out. I would watch a ball game, but it's still 10:30 a.m. and everybody's paused. Wait, that's right. All the people are frozen in time. I've been maneuvering around them all this time and never even considered how my boss would look better if he finally got rid of that cheesy mustache of his. Ooh, let me pop into the barber shop and borrow this electric razor here. I know, I swore off borrowing. This is the last time, promise. Just my boss's mustache. And that's it. Oh, and a clown wig. Actually, that one isn't just for my boss. Clown wigs for everybody!